Yo, Raw and Uncut, here we are back again with another video. And I hope you guys don't mind me taking my face out of the video. I never knew how to do that. I always thought I had to have my face in there to talk over the videos because I don't know how to edit and all that stuff. So I recently found out how to take myself out of the videos. And I think it's better that way. I think that way we get a full picture of stuff. And I'm not there constantly like a fucking idiot just looking, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to comment on this video real quick. For those that's watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. As always, for those of you just got here, thank you for checking me out. And let's keep it moving forward. You know, I'm a big Suge Knight guy. Okay, for those who don't know, I signed to Death Row Records, which was the Row Records back in 2003, with Suge Knight when he just got out of prison for the whole Tupac thing. And he was trying to have a resurgence with his label. He had lost all of his major artists. And the last one that had just went, unbeknownst to me, until I got there and found this out, was Crooked I, better known now as King Crooked. Once Suge lost him, he was kind of trying to rebuild. So he made a connection with some guys up in Fresno. And we went down there. We met Suge. Sat there for 8 hours up in Death Row, had, you know, a crazy experience. I'll just say that. I ended up having to rap over some other guys' songs that they put on, and Suge's looking at me with a cigar in his mouth, and I seen some other shit happen there with the other guys that were with us, but they weren't my people, but we were all in together with the same agent that was taking us to the Row. And the dude had a rag on like Tupac, was trying to rap like Tupac in front of him, but he's tall, light-skinned Mexican dude trying to play a black guy. And Suge immediately looked at him and said, man, take that rag off your, hey man, turn the beat off, hey man, hey, take that rag off your head, homie. Suge told him just like that, and the dude just snatched it right off of his own head real quick. Oh, I'm sorry, man, I was just, you know, I love Tupac, this thing. He's like, I understand people love Tupac, I get it, how Suge talks. But one thing you gotta understand, only one Pac. And I'm tired of all these niggas trying to act like Pac. And it's exactly what he said, excuse my language, verbatim. And I was like, wow, but long story short, ended up signing a contract with Suge Knight and the Row Records, 6 years, 6 album, which is a fucked up contract, but I was just like, hey man, this is Suge Knight. It's gonna get me out there, whatever. We took the risk, right? Risk reward. So nothing ever really worked out with Suge because immediately he ended up going back to jail on some shady shit. He didn't, you know, it's sad that people look at him and always want to throw dirt on him as a bad person and a bad, but you know what? He's just a man that was dealing in that business that Diddy and all them are in. And look how dirty it is. Either if you navigate like Suge, why do you think they don't want guys like Suge and Easy around? Because they're not going to be down with that. With all this stuff that Jay-Z, Diddy, and all them are doing and been doing. Come on, man. Don't take a rocket scientist. Let's get into this video, though. These guys know nothing about Suge, but it's really weird how they try to talk like they do. And you could tell they really don't know anything else than what they've read. They've never done their homework. And me, a man that's done my homework, since Pac has died, I've been on my own investigation all these years, like a lot of us. I've seen a lot of things, heard a lot of things, but you could tell when people are talking about Suge and Pac and even Diddy by they know them or just what they've read. You know what I'm saying? And people here, though, they got some weird shit in this video. And I just wanted to know if you've thought of this scenario. It's a crazy scenario, but I dig it. And I was thinking the same thing the other day, and this guy just said it. So we're going to play this shit, and we're going to react to it afterwards, all right? Let's go. Raw and Uncut, raw reaction.
Diddy's life is in danger. Urges Diddy to turn himself in, okay? And I listened to this recording. I don't know. Suge Knight claims Diddy's life is in danger. Urges Diddy to turn himself in, okay? And I listened to this recording. I don't know if you guys did or not. He's doing 28 years in jail, just so you guys know, Suge Knight. And Suge Knight goes all the way back in the 1995 award ceremony when he said, if y'all want to be part of a, you know, label that the owner doesn't need to be in every single video.
All up in the videos,
hey,
at the Source Awards.
Come to death.
Now, right from the jump, you could tell, like, I love watching Valuetainment. I love Patrick Bet David's show. I think he's a good dude. I like his content, and I like his story, right? But you could tell this guy right now knows really nothing more about Suge than what he is reading, and he's trying to remember what he recently just saw on Suge or heard, and is trying to expel that energy, and you can tell he doesn't know what he's doing or know what he's saying, right? So you could already tell there's really no love for Suge here, especially when other people start talking about him. There really never is. There's always a narrative that's painted, and you want to know why? It's because Suge knows the same secrets that Diddy knows. But now, 30 years later, Suge never got involved with all that craziness and all that, those mansion parties and all that. Suge's been in jail this whole time. Is it a coincidence that people that were conspiring to kill Suge Knight and Tupac ended up becoming the largest people in hip hop? Let's keep it a buck. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's get back into this though.
Single video
All
dancing
up in
and
the
all.
videos,
Yeah. Hey,
at the Source Awards.
come to death row.
Yeah,
come to death row, and he
exactly.
says that, right? If you want to play the clip with what Suge Knight just said on the recording, Rob, I think you, if you can play just that clip right there, go for it.
Everybody been talking about the Puffy situation.
Oh, Rob, you can't do it.
play
You
this.
can't do it, Rob.
Come
Okay, so
with
anyway,
me.
So let me just
Do you
read
have
this.
the,
Knight said
okay.
he prays for Diddy's kids, but also blasted the mogul for giving hip hop a bad image. I'll tell you what, Puffy, your life is in danger because you know the secrets. Who's involved in a secret little room you guys are participating in? The 58-year-old Knight said, he added, they're going to get you if they can. Knight noted that he turned himself in to face his charges, and he thinks Diddy should do the same. That Diddy would face serious trouble if he ends up in prison. You got to make a decision when you go to prison. You're going to be standing up pissing or squatting, not to use his nickname, Brother Love, in prison. Got to
Do you think, is there any bigger enemy, choose your enemies wisely, than Diddy has with Suge Knight? Suge Knight is the Diddy of Death Row Records.
What the hell did this dude just say? He just said that Suge Knight is the Diddy of Death Row Records. Are you fucking stupid, my brother? You could tell these guys don't know anything of what they're talking about. Bro, none of these guys up here know what they're talking about. And if any of them have any idea, they throw dirt on Suge immediately. None of them ever want to sit back and say, hey, but Suge was around. Suge might know some things or no. They know Suge knows. And they know that that could never come out. And they know they have to show their true colors and throw dirt on him because maybe they weren't part of the get down, but somebody they know was part of that get down that had that happen to Suge and Pac. Let's get back into this though, man. These guys are idiots, bro.
90s, the biggest beef in America was the East Coast, West Coast rap. So when Suge Knight is talking and giving friendly advice to Diddy, just be careful where you get your counsel. He does not have the best intentions for Diddy.
It's happening more and more as this goes, and there's no direct action on Combs. The first thing that bothered me about this is, why is a guy who's doing 28 years for voluntary manslaughter, and he didn't just turn himself in to do the right thing, okay?
What a noble cause.
They had him. Why is he
After I killed the guy, I got arrested. I
Driving
kind of
over
turned
people.
myself in.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
Turned myself in.
Yeah,
I don't understand why he gets a platform in prison, first of all. Like, if you want to punish the guy, shut him up. You know what I mean? You're doing your 28 years for murder.
You hear this piece of crap? I'm not even gonna say his name, bro. Chris Cuomo. You guys know how dirty this cat is. And you hear what he's saying about Suge? Now, obviously, he don't know nothing about Suge because he would remember that for years, they had Suge where he was shut up. He had no phone calls. He had no visits. He had nothing. He could not even see his lawyers. And this cat is talking like Suge ain't nothing, like he's not even a human. Look, in this country, when do you repay your debt to society? Why is it when someone has done something wrong, they want to put a narrative on him to never believe him, never listen to him, never talk to him, watch out for him, stay away from him? Is it because he's legitimately a rotten person? Or is it because someone who really hates him and despises him has paid and put a lot of money into people's pockets to have that narrative spun out there in the mainstream, in the mainstream media, into society, into the now? See, people have been paid to spin this narrative on Suge. Keep going. Keep going. You guys don't know nothing about Suge. Why don't you ask one of Diddy's baby mamas about Suge and Pac? There's so many things that was going on in between there that had nothing to do with rap music and everything to do with personal issues. That West Coast, East Coast shit was blown up by the media, and look what it turned into. These guys are fucking idiots.
I should be in a box thinking about what he did for the next 20
Would you
years.
want to interview Suge
Oh,
Knight?
of course. I'm a shameless opportunist. If I got, but I should be in a box thinking about what he did for the next 20
Would you want to interview him? Would you want to interview Suge
Oh,
Knight?
of course. I'm a shameless opportunist. If I shut him up, you know what I mean? You're doing your 28 years for murder.
What are you saying, though?
I'm saying that why does he get to give press statements about what's happening with Sean Combs? The guy should be in a box thinking about what he did for the next 20
Would
years.
you want to interview him? Would you want to interview Suge Knight?
Oh, of course. I'm a shameless opportunist. If I got.
Did you guys see what this motherfucker just said? He just admitted that he's a shameless opportunist. What does that say about him? What we've already known about him for years. And he's talking about Suge. When he's done way more fucked up shit to people than Suge Knight ever has. And I'll guarantee you that Suge has helped a lot more people than this piece of trash has. These people are idiots, bro. I swear to God. Let's move forward at this. I'm going to get away from this because it's crazy when you see people with just hate in their face and hate in their eyes, bro. And they're not looking at what's legit and what's real. They're looking at what they want to look at because they have to, because they're being paid to say this. Being paid to say this because this all ties in together. Government officials as well as cops and other government entities were involved when it came to both the killings of Tupac and Biggie Smalls. Not directly involved where they were the shooters, but they saw everything. They know what happened. If anybody knows what happened, it's FBI. Come on now. Yo.
Out here at Pura Vida by my pad, run into the man right here.
What's up?
Miami's like that. It's a movie. Down here
Okay, go to 50 Cent's Instagram, but go ahead, Vinny.
So Mo, what do you think about the aspect of a lot of people, and not just online ex people making those those videos posting, but what about the aspect of, because he looks like he's happy, he doesn't got a care in the world, the aspect of all the cameras and all the stuff that he recorded on some Epstein level stuff, that they went in and some major players that powers that be went in just to make sure all the footage of all the shit that I had with all these elites was taken out and deleted. And then he flew that plane, he wasn't on it, but this jet with God knows what was on it, flew to a place, where was it? Antigua, where there's no extradition to the U.S. That thing is there. Whatever's on that plane is gone. That looks like the guy to me that knows that he's good, because they're like, hey, listen, with all the shit, with all the girls that are, with all the kid stuff and all that stuff, we got to go in there, we got to raid, we're going to take out anything that we deem like that can get our people in trouble, and we'll get it out of here. I think that seems more feasible to me from a person with that type of attitude, that's just like, yo, what up? All love. If your kids are getting arrested and you're walking scot-free like that, something is definitely fishy.
Rob, do you have the right press? Go for it.
Hey, yo, right now, though, for real, yo, I need to know who fucks with me, Like, just straight up, like I don't have the time. If you fuck with me, let it be known, because I'm going to this next era and I'm lining up all the allies. If you fuck with me, let it be known. If you don't fuck with me, be quiet, and I will take your silence as you don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And it's all love. But if you fuck with me, let it be known, because big thing.
Okay, so
Caught me trying to steal some of the air valve covers off one of the cars.
Yeah.
It was on the camera outside,
Heartbroken.
not in my bathroom.
I fully disagree. You can have cameras in the house. What are
You
talking
can. It's unusual.
by the way, we officially know Adam has cameras in every one of his
Yeah, I'm never gonna take a crap in your house. What the hell are you
That's what I'm
talking about?
filming.
But wait, but hold on.
No.
Mo, hold on a second. If you have a camera in your house, in your bathroom, hold up, and somebody's in there peeing or doing drugs or hooking up with somebody, that's legal in your own bathroom and
If
without
you
telling
do
them?
something with it, yes, but you can have cameras in your house.
Well, no, if you do something with it, no, it wouldn't be legal.
Correct.
But in terms of wanting, you can do whatever in your house you want. You can do whatever in your house you want, but illegal.
Correct.
But in terms of wanting, you can do whatever in your house you want. But if you then put it online or something, you got to.
But here's my
Or blackmail them.
But here's my question though.
Have
What
you
if
ever seen any reality show ever? It's
Yeah,
cameras
but hold on.
But that's
in
different.
every room.
Go by Florida law.
So wait. So recording
Let's
in
read
private
this. Go ahead.
spaces without consent, such as changing rooms, bathrooms, or private homes, is illegal. So
You see the shit that they're talking about here, and you see Chris Cuomo when he's talking about you can do whatever you want in your own house, whatever you want. You just can't put it online. To me, this is something that these elites in higher society have been doing for a long time. They always keep everything camered up. I've been around some millionaire people that are in the industry before. Everything's camered up everywhere. They got cameras all through the fucking house. This is just something they've been doing. You see what dude was talking about though? How he thinks that the government went in, took all the electronics to erase everything, and that when that plane landed over there, he thinks that maybe that stuff was on the plane. All the tablets, all the laptops, all the hard drives, anything he had. If he even had actual videotapes, all that stuff. This dude thinks that the government might have went in there to take it. And I've heard that before, and I thought about that. I was like, maybe that's why Diddy's all happy. Maybe that's why he ain't tripping. You know, maybe that's why he's just dancing still and he's doing all this stuff, because he knows, they came in and got rid of my stuff. Because Diddy has money. He has money to pay everyone off. He's the devil. Straight up. Raw and Uncut, Raw Reaction. Thank you for watching. Like, sharing, and subscribing. These motherfuckers don't know shit about Suge Knight. They don't know nothing, but hey, these guys got all the money. They're all on these big shows, and I can tell you more about Suge than they can. Whether it be in the public eye, whether it be stuff that you don't know about, whether it be my own experiences with them, just stuff like that. But these guys sitting up here getting paid the big bucks and don't know shit. They just only know what they've read in mainstream media. They don't know the truth. Sad. But just like we always do about this time, see you on the next one. We out.